This is called Sukha Pranayamam, that is as comfortable without any time restrictions, but as comfortable it is being practiced. Inhalation, retention, and exhalation as comfortable. You need to listen to your body and practice as comfortable. Otherwise, of course, in the younger days, it is possible to have advanced ratios. I went through for many years under my gurus. Advanced ratios of inhalation, retention, and exhalation, and external retention. So 1:1:1, 1:2:1, 1:4:2, 5 seconds units, 6 seconds unit, 7 seconds unit, 8 seconds unit. So when I went to 8:32:16, 128, I'm sorry, 8:32:16, then very advanced effects will be coming in. Kampanam, Utthanam, and trance, Kevala Kumbhakam, breath will stop automatically, and then person will enter into Samadhi. So these are the advanced is coming out of pranayama. Pranayama is so important that in a particular path procedure, pranayama itself will lead to Samadhi. Anahatadum bruhadadeti swatmavagamya swayameva bodhaha. Saresha purai ranilasya kumbhai sarvasu nadis vishodhitas. Main objective or the result of nadi shodhana pranayama is the purification of the nadis, the channels of prana spread all over the body. The body has 72,000 nadis, channels of prana. Main are the left and right. Left is Ida and right is Pingala, Ha and Tha. And in between Sushumna is not open for mostly people. So by doing Nadi Shodhana Pranayama through Ida and Pingala, that is inhalation, exhalation, again inhalation, exhalation, and also retention in between, it is possible to purify the body. Nadi, all the Nadis. Anahatadam bruhad. Once the purification is completed, then the Anahata chakra will open up. In other words, there will be anahata sounds experienced and felt. And then there will be 3 stages of Svedaram, Kamparam, and Utthanam. Svedaram is a lot of sweat will be coming, and after that it stops, and Kamparam with vibrations on different chakras, physically, automatically. Then Utthanam is levitation. Yes. All this happen at advanced stages, and finally Keval Kumbhaka comes when the breath stops by itself automatically, followed by Samadhi, which will be breath stopped for a long time, for hours and days. And my teacher was buried for 22 days underground, Udaipur in 1920s. And I myself saw one person, his colleague, being buried for 3 days in a temple in the outskirts of Hyderabad in 1979. So the definition of death was changed because the heart stopped, but the person is not dead. He'll come back after a particular time. A lot of experiments were done in the AIMS and other institutions. And yoga has changed the definitions of death and so on in the modern medicine. Anyway, now Samadhi is directly through pranayama, this process which I explained to you. In Samadhi, there is no breath and there is no, therefore no thoughts, no mind, and in direct absorption with the self, which is Paramatma. And yoga is defined as Jivatma Paramatma Samyoga Eva Yoga. So today we will do one more meditation. Till now I taught you 3 meditations. Yesterday I taught you the inner silence, Antarmaunam meditation. And before that I taught you Soham meditation. And before that, and even now every day we are doing Om meditation. I have another 2, 3, 4 meditations we'll cover in this week, and we close this course by end of this month. It is 28th February. And today we'll be doing one new meditation. So what I told you yesterday, partly the same thing will be repeated first, and second part will be different. This is Dharma Yoga meditation. That is to observe your internal emotions, internal thoughts, internal images, memories, impulses, urges, desires. So keep on observing like what we did yesterday. So if you have any particular strong impulse or meditation, like during meditation, that is like anger or lust, the same will be repeated again and again strongly. Otherwise, it will weaken. Of course, if your mind is clear, mind is free like a child, then you don't have any impulses or memories repeated. It will be free like a child. If it is not free, then you will be getting again and again remembrance or image or memory or your feeling or emotion about same thing again and again, particular negative emotion. For example, there was a fight, let us say. So that same person will be remembered again and again, and same thoughts will come in again and again. We keep on observing without reaction, without getting carried away. Normally we get carried away with whatever images or thoughts or memories we get, but in the meditation stage, you don't get carried away. You observe like a observer, Sakshi Bhuta. So when you are observing daily like this during meditation, then that particular emotion or feeling or thought intensity will reduce gradually. It will not suddenly go away. If you are spiritually advanced, you will never have those things. A child is also not going to have anything. It's free from all encumbrances. That's why child and saint are similar, though they are poles apart. Child has no wisdom, no knowledge. Saint has wisdom, but their mental state will be free from all encumbrances or loads. So just observe your thoughts and images. In case you are getting any negative emotions, the negative emotions can be either greed or lust or anger or jealousy, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, or ahankara, mamakara, raga, dvesha. Any of these 10. Ahankara, mamakara, raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. Can be any one of these 10. Keep on observing every day. Then when you recognize one of them, at least one of them is there, if not more than one. Rarely it is more than one at the same time. At one time only one may be there. So go on observing, and after a few days, that will become slightly blurred or weakened. When that stage is reached, you force it out and replace it with its opposite. Suppose you have a bad opinion about somebody, you keep observing, and when it becomes weak, you remove it and replace it with the opposite. That is a good opinion of that same person. So whatever good things you know about that person, you should imagine. Similarly, if you have anger, you replace anger with its opposite, which is love. If you have greed, replace it with its opposite, which is charity, generosity, magnanimity. And if it is fear, then it should be fearlessness, courage. Now, once you replace with its opposite, that negative emotion or negative imagination or negative thought or memory will become neutralized, will be eliminated. So once it is eliminated, you are free from all encumbrances. You are free from any load on your mind. And when you are free, you have neither positive nor negative kind of feelings. So you are free and you can take deep breaths, and by focusing on the breathing out, that stays. Feel the breathing going in and coming out. You are free from all encumbrances, all loads, all emotions, all imaginations, all memories. You are in total freedom. So you are in blissful state, which is Shiva state, Shivoham. So you have to feel and imagine Shivoham. Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. Name Dvesharago, Name Lobhamoho, Madho Naiva Me Naiva Matsarya Bhavaha. Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. It is not just imagination, that is the real truth. The pure self is free from all encumbrances. You are already free. Mano buddhi ahankara chittadinaham na tvakshotra jihve na chagrana netre na cha vyomarna bhumirna tejo na vayu chidanandarupa shivoham shivo chidanandarupa shivoham shivo Name dvesharago name lobhamoho mado naiva me naiva matsarya bhava na dharmo na jadho na kamo na moksha Chidanandarupa shivoham shivoham Chidanandarupa shivoham shivoham Aham nirvikalpo nirakara rupo vibhuryapi sarvatra sarvendriyana Nava bandhanam chaiva mukta muktirna bhiti Chidanandarupa shivoham shivoham Chidanandarupa shivoham shivoham Chidanandarupa shivoham shivoham But expand your awareness to infinite eternal. That is Anantam, Achyutam Anantam. Naham deho nendriyanyantarangam nahankara pranavargo na buddhi Dharapatyakshetra vittadi durasakshi Nitya pratyagatma shivoham. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am not the address, I am not the property, I am not any of the possessions. I am free, blissful, pure consciousness. Chit is pure consciousness. Chidananda Rupa. Shivoham Shivoham. I am blissful. Shiva means blissful. Okay. I hope you liked it. This is first part is Dharma Yoga meditation, that is replacing the negative emotions with the opposites, positive emotions. That is Adharma with Dharma inside yourself. That is internal transformation. It is to be repeated every day. And once you are freed from the negative emotion by neutralizing it with its opposite, then you are a free bird, then you are meditating, I am Shiva, I am Shiva, I am blissful, Chidananda, I am pure consciousness, bliss, Ananda, Ananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shiva. In fact, the reality is that the rest is unreal. Whatever you have imagined that this happened, that happened, this person did this, that person said this, something happened here, something happened there, so I am hurt, I am feeling, I am this. All that is bunkam. All that is just a creation of the mind. So the mind brings in all kinds of emotions, all kinds of thoughts, like a cinema. So as much the cinema is real, so also the mental projections of the life, of the universe, of yourself, of others are so real or so unreal. The movie is totally unreal. During its time, it looks to be real, like a dream. A dream appears to be real during its own time. But when you come out of it, you realize it was unreal. Similarly, delusion. A snake in a rope appears to be real until the light is on and proved that there is no snake. Rajvajnanad bhati rajjuryadhahi swatmajnanad atmano jiva bhavaha. So the Atman, that self nature, I, that which is saying, that is actually Shiva, Chidananda Rupa Shiva. But it is not being experienced, it is not being accepted. So it is being limited and conditioned into petty things, anger, greed, lust, ego, arrogance, jealousy, all these emotions. So in this meditation process, we are observing each one of those thoughts and memories, and one of them, if it is consistent and intense, will be one of these 10 or 11, including fear. Ahankara, Mamakara, Raga, Dvesha, Kama, Krodha, Loka, Moha, Mada, and Matsarya, and Bhaya if you have. So when you observe, they become weak, and when they become weak, you force them out and replace them with that opposites. Their opposites. Their opposites are all positivities. Opposite of anger is love. Opposite of greed is charity, and so on. You know the opposite. When you replace it with the opposite feeling within yourself, then you are neutralizing or making positive and negative together becoming equal to zero. So finally, you will be left with zero. That means unconditioned pure consciousness, Ananda Rupa, Chidananda Rupa. And you are that Shivoham, Shivoham. Before feeling, you are Shiva. And the Upanishads have told very clearly that is the reality. The rest is an illusion created by the mind. And you cannot escape from the illusion unless you go through this process of discrimination and elimination of negative emotions by replacing with them the opposites, positive. This is the link between Raja Yoga and Jnana Yoga. Adi Shankaracharya in Jnana Yoga in Vedanta Darshana has explained how the self is being falsely perceived as XYZ with so many problems and so many difficulties. So how the falsehood is being taken as truth, and that's why we have Asatoma Sadgamaya. We go from falsehood to truth and from darkness to light, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. And when you do that, you'll automatically become Prachorma Amrutam Gama. You become immortal because the true self is infinite and eternal. It is permanent. Like sky, Ahamakashavat Sarvatra Bahirantargato Achyutaha. Inside and everywhere spread permanently, like Akasha. You are that true self, which is infinite and eternal. The rest, the Jivatva or the individuality, is an illusion, and the complications arising out of individuality, like various emotions and various ego states, conflicts, worries, plans, weaknesses, all these things are false. So you just remove them. And what is true is your true self, which is Chidananda Rupa Shivoham, Shivoham. Naham deho nendriyanyantarangam. Nahankara pranavargo na buddhi. Dharapatya kshetra vittadi dura sakshi. Nitya pratyagatma Shivoham. Nityaha Pratyagatma. What is Pratyagatma? The immediate experienced self. What is thinking you are all aware of it constantly. Nobody can say, I am not there. I am there, I am there, I am there, I am, I. That feeling is always there. Balyadishvapi, childhood, babyhood, Jagratadapi, Sada, in waking state, in dream state, Sarvasavasthasvapi, Vyavrittasvanuvartamanam, Ahamityantaspurantam, Aham. That is called Pratyagatma. Totally, there are three: Pratyagatma, Jivatma, and Paramatma. All the three are actually same. That realization is moksha, freedom. And that is Om, that which is shuttling between the three states: waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state. Auma. And the fourth is beyond all the three, that is the same which is going through all the three. That is Om altogether, Turiya. Now you do Om meditation internally. Feel the breath with Om going in and coming out. Om. हिरण्यगर्भादिस्थावरान्तेषु शरीरेषु यदेकं चैतन्यमस्ति तदेव अहमस्मि इति दृढज्ञानसिद्धिर्भूयात्। सजातीय विजातीय स्वगत भेदरहित अखंड सच्चिदानंद सच्चित आनंद ब्रह्मात्मानुभव सिद्धिर्भूयात्। तदास्तु। नित्य शुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त सत्य परम आनंद अद्वितीय ब्रह्मा आत्मानुभव सिद्धिर्भूयात्। तथास्तु। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। सर्वस्तरतु दुर्गाणि सर्वो भद्राणि पश्यतु सर्वसद्बुद्धिमाप्नोतु सर्वत्र नन्दतु। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु। ॐ सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु। ॐ सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु। ॐ सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। Om Dhyau Shantirantarikshagum Shanti Prithvi Shantirapa Shantiroshavaya Shantirvanasvataya Shantirvishvedeva Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Santireva Shanti Tama Shantiredi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, we have finished today's class. If you have any questions, you can ask me now, or any discussion you want to make, please make. Feel free to ask, because I told you today very advanced meditation techniques which are very abstract. I'm sure you may be having some questions or doubts, but it all comes by practice. Practice makes perfect. You have to practice every day on your own. After the course is over also. Course will be over by 28th of February. From 1st March, you are on your own. So I have covered many topics. I have covered entire yogic Sukshma Vyayama, 52 exercises. I have covered Sthula Vyayama, 5 exercises. And then I have covered asanas, many asanas, around 20 to 30 asanas. And I have covered Surya Namaskaram, along with mantras and Surya Upasana, Surya Dhyana, Sun Yoga in Sun. Then I have covered Pranayama, I have covered Bhastrika, I have covered Brahmari, I have covered Shitali, Shitkari, Ujjayi, Surya Veda, Nadi Sodhana, Anulom Vilom. And I have covered meditations of various types, Soham meditation. And I have covered the Om meditation, I have covered the Antarmaunam yesterday. Today I have covered the Dharma Yoga meditation followed by Shivoham. And of course, we daily close all sessions with Om meditation. And we also have other types of meditations like particular Devata, like Vishnu, Shiva, Narasimha, or Kartikeya, or Ganapati, or even other deities like Ayyappa. So those meditations will be having those mantras. The mantra itself is the Devata. Lakshmi meditation, Sri Chakra meditation, Sri Vidya. So many types of techniques exist. I cannot cover all these meditations. So many sampradayas are there. Shaiva Sampradaya is there. Vaishnava Sampradaya is there. Shakti Sampradaya, Sri Vidya Sampradaya. So those people will cover their own brand of meditations. I cannot cover all of them. Maybe one or two more I will cover in the next few days and repeat the same what I have already covered. Okay, any questions? So please feel free to ask.
Till we get a comfort, can we use the wall support while sitting on that posture? Isn't it normal?
Yeah, in case it is essential, you can do
Okay.
that. Or some people have a wooden plank also.
Okay.
Now they have put such wooden planks on tank band also.
Okay.
Of course, ideally speaking, you don't have to require, unless there is a compulsion, you can avoid it.
And after this course, we can do an hour initially Sukshma Vyayam, then later some breathing exercises, and at the end some meditation like to calm down, or
Correct.
that's
what is the sequence I taught you. First is
okay.
Sukshma.
Okay.
First is Sukshma, then asanas, then pranayama, then meditation.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other person?
So we can also do meditation independently without
Yes, yes.
asanas and pranayama.
Definitely. Today, yesterday, we are doing like that only.
Yeah.
So depending on the circumstances and depending on the time sequence, time scheduling. Suppose
So,
your body is not fit for doing asanas or sukram also. For example, you are too tired or you are too weak or you had some problem or you came from somewhere, whatever be the contingent reasons, you are not able to, you have to listen to your body. Please remember this, never force anything. Your body is your first priority. Sariram adyam khalu dharma sadhanam. You have to listen to your body. If you feel that body cannot take the strain of doing heavy exercises, Stula Vayama, Sukshma Vayama, Surya Namaskaras, all those things, then you don't do it on that particular day. Asanas also, depending on the body condition. You have to adjust. The whole life is nothing but adjustment with others, with your body, with your family members. So it's all question of adjustment. And weather conditions, like we were going outside into the park, but now we have stopped going because of the weather conditions. So everything is adjustment. Of course, you can do meditation anytime during the day. It will be difficult to do meditation during afternoon, etc., because it's very hot and your stomach will be full. To be very frank with you, all yoga techniques, Sukshma, asanas, pranayama, are all finally aiming at meditation only. How to get success in meditation. Because one by one, we try to overcome the obstacles from the body side and from the breathing prana side and from the mind, mental activity side, and everything is crossed. Then you are in yourself. Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivo. This is Om. Okay?
so I think it is better to do early in the morning. With that time, it will be very calm. Brahma
Yes,
Muhurtam.
you adjust your timings accordingly. Morning 4 o'clock onwards, 3:30 onwards also people get up because you have to go to the bathroom, this and that. So 3:30 some people get up. 4 o'clock is Brahmi Muhurtam, the best. And your spiritual advancement comes from meditation. The rest are only, what do you call, supportive. So how much you develop spiritually, how much you are going towards liberation, freedom and happiness. It is
So all yogas and pranayama, you will be
finally
fitness to the body.
in your meditation. They are needing, because without them, this spiritual development will be very difficult, because we'll have body problems, breathing problems, mental problems, mind will not wake up. So those techniques are only aiding. So they are very useful, very effective, depending on the circumstances of the life and time and situation. Of course, for a person like Ramana Maharshi, there is no need for him to practice Sukshma Yama, asanas like that. So it all depends on the person. And normally, the entire yoga system has all these things. They all have their own value, their own place. But finally, it is spiritual development. Okay?
Okay.
Let's close now.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.